It's looking very green. Okay, I'll stop. Just kidding. No, it's very green. Let's hope tonight's stream goes better than Friday's in terms of internet quality and things like that. Otherwise, I might have to just burn the entire Earth. And it would be a pesky thing to have to restart with the honeybees this time. I think I'm going to make a purchase tonight. I'm either going to get the Stardust and replace the Lupa, which is a definite. That's going to happen. Or I'm going to get another stereo filter and replace the Mankato. I was like, well, why not just do both? Get it out of the way. More fun to play with. I like the way you're thinking, brain. Except I don't. Very tempting though. Very tempting. What are we gonna do? I don't know, man. You know, my inspiration for this stuff is always you know, and we're gonna have to do something with that. And then I was like, man, what if you had your tape looper as like a meta thing? Like you put it on your master output. Hey Nick, thanks for hanging with me. What's shaking? How's it going? How's your evenings, folks that are lurking? You're lurking. Why are you lurking? Okay. Just for that, I'm gonna give you a high quality jaw harp noise. Oh, that should be our key. What note is that? B. Oh, okay. I know where we're going right now. I know it. I can hear it. At least this element. Yeah, let's be in B. B major. B major. Boom. And we'll reset stuff later. I don't even know if I'm going to use the vector tonight. Maybe. Dude, you're absolutely right. I need to do that too sometime. I think whenever my next break is, well, also I need to update the vector because that's got to happen soon. So I'm thinking a midway, maybe Tuesday night. I'll probably come over here. I got me a chiropractor appointment, and it would be convenient to just go here instead of back home. All right. This stuff looks fine. I don't really care about these channels that much. Turn them down, reset them. This is a habit from being in a recording studio, and it was like every time you do a session, you end the session, you zero the board. Just do it. It's like it's like wiping up the pee on the seat. Like nobody cares if you did it, if you don't, unless you don't wipe it up. You know, then it's a problem. So, yeah, reset your mixers, bros. Okay, let's patch the R bar, and use the built-in condenser mic for this. Although, honestly, now that I think about it, I can use the mic that I'm using right freaking now, because this is all going into the sort of like aux out of the mixer thing that I have. So if you see right here at the tip of my finger, the light. Can you, if you can even see here, I'll do a thing. Oh God, that's not the right module. That's the, oh God, what is happening? Oh, I pushed buttons and instead of moving the camera. Oh, God, I did it again. Son of a bitch, you can't touch anything on this because everything is a button. Mother puss bucket. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. There we go. And now there's a cable in the way, right? Yeah, there is. Okay, so that was useful. That was real good. Very good job with the cable in the way. Anyways, this little light right here is reacting to sound, which means it's getting a good strong signal. Which means I'm going to set up a drone, okay? And then we're going to put this drone into the loopa. All right? So let's first of all put this on the mid in terms of like the time. Why am I doing this? I mean, I guess it'll work, but that's really not, I don't know what I'm thinking. Like, oh, I know what I was thinking was like, oh, I'll have to use the condenser mic. And then so I still insisted on going through the R bar. Okay, I hope I hope that does it. All right, because it's going to take everything, right? Even the musical sounds, it's going to take everything and throw it into the looper. So, hey, Simon, looped for an eternity. You're now a permanent part of this piece. Congratulations. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I can't do the green. I can't do it. It's killing me. It's killing Independent George. No, it's making it impossible to identify colors is what it's doing. It's a bit of an issue. Okay. You know, first of all, and then we can actually think about patching it in places. This is going to need to develop for a little while, because as it plays back, it copies over itself in different places. Yes. Oh, and there's pops in there. That sucks. Yeah, man. I forget the name. The Russians or the Ukrainians or whatever is where I got this one from. And it was like expensive. Expensive. It was like $20. And it works just infinitely better than any goofball little toy one. There we go. Okay. I think I'm going to have to granulate this, to be honest. I think I'm going to have to. Because those pops and cracks and the starts and stops and things, those are actually going to be a bit of an issue in terms of what I want this to sound like. Oh, the brand for my jaw harp? I don't think it has a brand. It was just a dude that I found on eBay. So I'm going to fill up a bunch of buffers and then just run them sequentially, like one long buffer, like a buffet of buffer buffet. Did it disconnect? It's got 1% dropped frames, so maybe it disconnected once. It does it again though. Dude, seriously. And then I don't know if you remember, but I mentioned when I tried to get back on Friday and just go to YouTube, it wouldn't let me. Cuz like OBS tried to take over and do my whole account and everything. And then they were like, your account is not approved for streaming. Really? Cuz you know. Yeah, so it would not let me broadcast to YouTube only. It just refused. Yeah. Well, if this is consistent, I mean, I don't know what it is, you know. Could be restream. Maybe if I do something on Tuesday, I'll try to go just to YouTube again. That one's done recording. Let's hit another one. I'm going to fill up all 6 buffers with this, and then we'll granulate them. Basically put a really slow LFO on the playhead, and yeah, just sweep it back and forth. Heck, might as well patch that up, right? Because we're going to need it anyways. Slow LFO. Should work. Here's something I've never tried. Can you record on the Omega buffer, which is all of them? See, that's too fast. That needs to be slower. Because if that's the case, then like you could just record like a 36-second long loop just striped across all 6 buffers. That would be epic. Does that work? Does anybody know? Nick, you just watched the 3-hour R-Bar documentary. Does that work? So if this is all in the R-Bar, then do we need to go to the loopa? I think so. The whole point of this was to play this like a couple octaves down. Right, so let's at least rig this up, even if I don't press the record button yet or ever. Who knows? Who knows what the fates may bring? The shadow knows. Does anybody watch Red Letter Media by any chance? We boost input gain. Have to deal with the crackles. Hey, Immortal Man. Interstellar castaway. Way. Jessica. Has anybody seen the new Nosferatu movie? I'm intrigued. Intrigued? Yeah, that's it. See, it's just barely now made the purple layer, which is the last one. So now it's got to sweep all the way back. So we'll let this record for the whole schwaboom. And then loop it, dump the pitch an octave, or maybe two. I'm gonna need some serious gain, though. There happens to be a dual drive distortion module right there. This is, by the way, all jaw harp. If you were just for those of you just tuning in, it's this dumb little thing. It's a little chunk of metal, right? It just vibrates. Yeah, and you basically brace it with your teeth. Make vowel noises, and then you can inhale and exhale. It's really entertaining. Get a good one, you know. Spend the $30 or $40 to get a good one instead of like a cheap Snoopy one. Yeah, it sounds very much like a didgeridoo. I have one of those too, yet it's so big that you can't actually play it unless you're already good at it, and I can't get good at it because it's too big. Okay, you... Oh, that's right. If you don't turn the input gain down, it starts to feed back on itself, which makes absolutely no sense. Now, can we crank the output? I think we can. In fact, yeah, if we put it up all the way, I don't think it's even gonna... Because it's got, like, tape emulation circuits, and so you can, like, overdrive the amps and stuff in this with a potentially great degree of crunch. Yes, that is correct. In this case, I believe the schwaboom is going to be 44 seconds. All right, now, let's hear this octave lower. Ho, 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 ho. I even like the crackles in there. They're like... Dude, you know what I want to try is resampling this. Can I dump this? Well, I can. Of course. I know I can. But should I? I guess is the point. Dump this back into the R-bar. Thing is, the R-bar can do a pitch down thing anyways. Although I just deleted all of my buffers, so, you know. Yeah, Frampton. There you go. And in fact, it really kind of works on the same principle. You throw a vibration into your mouth, and then you shape words. Ow! That's the only thing, is you hit your teeth sometimes, and it kind of doesn't feel good. It's a thumbs down. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to dump this back into the R-bar, and then let's try the experiment of, can we record all of the buffers through the omega setting? Let's see what happens. Because if that worked, man, that'd be great. That'd be really cool. Keep going. Don't shut off. Just go to pink. Oh, you bastard. Nope, it didn't. Yeah, I like turning the pitch knob a tiny bit to the left which gives you a slight pitch variation with each grain, which basically gives it like ensemble effect, stereo chorusing kind of thing. It's really, really fantastic if you wanted to make, you know, big gooey pad sounds, which is honestly the number one thing that I use the R bar for. You know, because it's pretty great for that, you know. So we could have two. We could have the tape loop going, and then have the R bar accompanying it. These are options. Yes. Indeed, they are options. In fact, hell, you could internally crossfade between the two by using the CV in the looper. You know? That could be done too. In fact, I feel like that's something that we should just sort of try, because I don't think I've ever done it before. Because that'd be cool. This, like, instruo daisy chain going down. I mean that in the kindest sense. No, I don't. I'm a perv. Of course. Let's see here. Now, it's got two aux ins, but I'm curious if they're even, like... Are you even... Do you even, like, stereo, bro? Like, do you even, bro? Or are you gonna be like, no, I'm two mono ins and you have to do things? Oh, I see. So you're just doing, like, you're really just doing nothing right now? Is that it? Why are you doing nothing? I guess it doesn't do what I thought it did. I thought you had just an extra set of audio inputs. Huh. Well, that's dumb. I'm sure there's something that I'm just not doing correctly, because I never really have been able to click with the Luba all that much. Yeah, this kind of needs to go into something with some input gain, because the R bar is usually pretty weak, and we're dealing with fairly weak signal from that going into there anyways, so... Okay, now, the tape version of this needs to be treated in some way, shape, or form, so we're going to probably huck that through either the T networks, the ZDSP, or... Hey, Michael. Okay, now this is, of course, the bass sound. And then we blow it out with reverb. Okay, yeah, this is not going to be in major. This is going to be in minor, because, I mean, come on. It's creeptacular. I love it. Alright, well, you know what? As long as we've got these cables out, let's just huck a sloths into the VCA. Boom. There. Now that guy will just sort of fade in and out, you know, do its thing. In the meanwhile, Meanwhile, lurking by a stone in the mud, two eyes looked to see what I was, and then something spoke. And this is what it said to me. This random Genesis moment was brought to you by Moogly's Brain. Okay, so there's our tape loop. Oh, we can do some cool shit with this too. Okay, so first of all, we've got blur, which is fun. The other thing we have is the freeze button. And the freeze button goes like that. And it freezes everything. In this channel, in this room, I have 20 scouts. No, in this channel, I have a very slow, smooth, random voltage. All right, it's this guy right here. It's this guy. It's not channel 4 on the maestro. So when it gets to above a certain point, and I forget what the voltage threshold of that switch input is, probably like 4 volts or something like that. So when it gets fairly high, it'll trigger the freeze. I thought it was going to do it, but it backed off. Come on. Come on, do it. You're going. It did it. It did it. Yes. Okay, we need to turn up our, bus reverb, too. Flood this guy in verbs. And we'll darken it by cranking up the high-pass filter. Okay, so that's like the tape loop going on. As far as this guy, yeah, if we wanted to mess with pitch, yeah. There. So there's the chorusing. Yes, it just degrades into noise. Thanks. Thank you very much, Mr. Noise. Oh. Or something. Let's I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna unpatch this. In fact, you just get off of there, buddy. Just go away. Let's just patch L apathy number 2 in there. I've also got this random little extra sloth right here, inertia, which is very, very, very slow. I don't actually use those that much. I kind of wish that was an apathy version. It's either torpor, apathy, or inertia. 3 speeds. Yeah. And if you don't know what a sloth is, you should get one because they're great. Lorenz attractor. Slow semi-random, LFO style thing. Okay. So there's our base sound effecty drone thing. We need some stuff to go with. How about a nice droning like bass. Maybe. I mean, we'll need that, of course. But set that guy. What better way to do that than with a chainsaw? I'm not even gonna rig up a chord change part today. We're just going au natural. So, you know. Oh, just give me all of these. Probably gonna more than likely. Yoink. We'll go tall chainsaw. The high chainsaw. The free range chainsaw. Okay, we have got div down. Going down in that there thing. Okay. And then we can just be like, I'm really not going to be using much treble on this, and I'm probably not going to be moving the filter around all that much. So I suppose this dude will work. These cables reach. Not where I want them to go. Of course not. Would they do that? Well, we need to do that at least once. And we could either do something really random, or we can do something a little bit more. I'm thinking something a little bit more scripted. We can do something a little weird too, actually. I can do like... Maybe like whole note length? Okay, but I want to deal with like some step length stuff. There. So, like, it'll do its thing, but see, then what you know, this would be actually kind of a good thing. We can just put this at a strange length, like 15, right? And then go to the next set, and yeah, just turn them all up to the same bass root note, so that it basically just kind of holds that, you know, until it comes back around. You playing? Are you doing a thing, or are you just sitting here? There it goes. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's playing, but... We could put a little swell on it, maybe. Throw the gate into an envelope here. Put it in a, you know, a sensible shape. 0. Crank up the time. Then, oh, we'll leave the voltage maxed for now. That's fine. She wants him so badly, knows what she wants to be. Thanks, dude. Thank you. Thank you. It's going to be stuck in my head. No, it won't. Why do you... Oh, because I didn't tie these gates together. These should be tied together. Make one long note. Then tied back into the beginning. Yeah, there's one of those songs that just didn't really age with culture, you know? But it was basically like a song version of, like, what is it, the book by, they say it in there, Nabokov, Lolita or Lola or something like that, I forget. That's what they were basically trying to come across. I always liked Andy Summers in there too. Okay, things. About some funky weird bell noises. That might be interesting. I'm also really intrigued by what can be done with the plume here, going into the bionic Lester and using it in whatchamajigger, comb filter mode. I feel like that could create some delightful mayhem. So if we go stereo and then we mode all the way over to the comb plus thing, this is going to be pretty raucous, I'm pretty sure, at least. I may bust out the SIG though, in terms of like note duties. Yeah, okay, but oh, this is panned. I'm like, Um, I'm like, I'm only hearing one side. What's the deal? This is a bump cable? Because it looks like the oscillator is spewing out spew. Oh, this is the bum cable. What? 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 Are you like, That's not good. Is that a bad jack? Dude, yeah. There's like a shitty jack in this thing. Come on, man. Ow. That's not good. It could be a matter of, the connector on these cables is just not quite as big. That could very well be the case. No, because see, it's still fuzzing out. Is this actually hooked up to the left and right? No, it's not. Is it left going to the left? No, left is actually going to the right, and then crisscrossed. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Something weird. I'll have to explore it further. Okay, so if that's like our raw material, right? No, I have a feeling I was just being an idiot. I don't want to admit it. I'm ashamed, like literally ashamed. This output was not plugged in all the way. This guy. Super smart. Anyways. No, gremlin's in my head again. Yeah. I'm a little scattered today, that is for sure. I also want to put some chance operations on the bass part to do some variations here and there. All right, now, thing is, I want this to be weird. I think the first thing is we're going to put just a massive amount of variation in the sound from a bunch of places. So let's go fast sloths into frequency, filter frequency. So like, bam, there's one. Let's go the, use a short cable for that, the Zork strip sloths right there in something major, like, yeah, like shape. So that right away is going to be like mayhem. No, as soon as I discovered it was when I was like, are my channels flipped also? So am I even troubleshooting the correct like cable? And then I was like, oh, it's not plugged in all the way, you idiot. Crap. Alright, stochastic function generator. We'll go into the formant control. Okay. I kind of want this just to be like a weird sound effect, you know? All right, let's do a thing. I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to do a thing. And the thing is going to be... let's run this guy through a stereo VCA. And then we'll run that guy through the ZDSP. And we'll put a ginormous reverb on it. And that'll help. What I want is just like little like tick 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 tick, like almost like radio static randomness sort of, but like, you know, clearly not going to be dealing with radio frequencies here because that would be crazy, dude. That would be crazy. Okay, I didn't have to unhook these because I forgot that I moved my VCA up a row, which means these wouldn't have, a short one wouldn't have been long. Oh! Sorry. Sorry. Apologies. The boost was on. Oh, terrible. Alright, we want a bigger reverb, like the gnugnurgum. Gap. No, actually I want the Niflheim, because that's like my favorite. Alright, now, how can we make a really spazzy yet random, Alright, test number one. If we just send it a gate from the Turing machine, is that going to make a click and a pop every single time it triggers? It probably will. I can't imagine it wouldn't. Because it's just too fast. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's like all it is. It's too fast. Okay. So we're going to need to process that through... an envelopy. Now, we've got a lot of options. It's one of the reasons I just love having the utility of a Turing machine laying around. It is just a wondrous, effective little toy. Especially with the volts expander, the pulses expander. I had the volts one, and it's not quite as useful. We don't want delay on there. Yeah. Hey, Chris Mason and Cedric. Yeah, no DAWs on this. Everything is in the box. I don't know if I like that. I think what I want instead is... Yeah. And let's shorten that even more. But it is too rhythmic right now. So I think what we need to do... turn down the pulse speed going to the Turing machine. But then I'm going to throw some CV in it. Not huge, because it has a tendency to go insane. If you CV this, you're basically turning... see, like now, it's like freaking the fuck out. It puts out triggers. Oh, really? That's hilarious, Sean. Maybe they mean camp. Yes! This is it. This is it. Now we can turn the offset down a little bit so that basically, like, between times, it's going to go so low that it'll, like, rarely trigger. Because it's going to go super duper slow. But I only have the trigger output in the first one, so, you know, any pulse that it gets, it's going to create a trigger. Let's see about maybe the Asgard one. That one's a little bit more appropriate for this because it's just like infinite. Infinite space. Yeah, I used to cook a lot of Indian food, which is like probably my favorite of all cuisines. Yeah. This is a nifty effect. Okay. What I don't hear a lot of is a lot of mayhem from the filter. I feel like I need to throw at least another couple of modulation sources at the oscillator also. Maybe the filter is just not as noticeable because it is combing. It's doing its comb thing. Okay, we'll just give this guy an LFO. And then I think also the... yeah, the burst probability, which is the thing that turns this sound into like a like crackly mess anyways. Honestly, it might not be the best thing to modulate. Cluster, maybe? Oh, you know what I want to do instead? I want to do something else instead. Let's pull this. Let's get a longer cable that is color compliant. Because how dare you? And instead use a channel of the Zadar for this, because we can modulate that envelope. And I can modulate the quadracs too, but I don't know how to do it as well. In this, it's really, really easy. It's gotta be way, 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 way faster than that. We can kind of make it hump-shaped. More of just like a trigger. Get pretty close to squared off. Actually, I kind of don't. I kind of want it to be more angular. Okay, there. And then we throw something into the time on that there envelopey. You know what I mean? Actually, let me think here. Let's use the Let's use the fast sloths for that. Should we? It won't reach anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Could actually use the inertia right here. Be like, here, boom. Give it some CV. And that is channel C, so we're looking at time. Just a little bit. Might not be enough. We'll see. Have to listen and tweak. Yeah, lentils. Yes. Yes. Lentils, and then, you know, even like stuff like spinach and just, I don't know, sauces. It's like everything just starts with an onion. But then, like, so like the korma, which is like ground cashews and stuff, are your sauce base. It's interesting. I need maybe something kind of more on the melodic side, like, or do we? Or do we? I don't know. I'm wondering something. I'm wondering if I can drive the Mito so slowly via CV that it basically like stops. The breads could be naan, could be chapatis, could be what's the other ones? There's like wheat ones. Rotis. Rotis are like fried. They like puff up like a balloon. There's oh my god, I can't think of the name. I've made like all of them. Of course, I didn't have a real tandoori oven laying around, unfortunately. So that made things slightly less authentic. All right. Can this be done? Um, or is this the best way to do this? This may not be the best way to do this. I think the best way to do this would be to use a sequencer track. Yeah. Yeah, let's use a sequencer track for this. All right. So the sound that I want to try to get, I want to try to get like a pew 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 pew. Okay. So like on a B, which is sort of the key that we're in, that we're droning on a B, high B, but like pitched going kind of down, you know, just little bit of a bend down each trigger. But then each trigger gets less and less. Now you could do this with you could do this with like a burst generator, sort of. Um, I think instead I'm gonna do it with just the vector. I think let me just do that. Okay. So then here's how we could do this. Okay, all right, let's do this thing. Let's set up the part first. We're gonna probably want this to be 16 long. I think whole note would work, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to use a burst generator though. I think it's too confining for this. I'm gonna be double patching envelopes and stuff. All right. So let me think here. How's this gonna work? Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think through this. So what I want also is an amplitude envelope that immediately starts ramping down from the first hit. Right? And I don't know how I'm going to get that. Because if I trigger multiple notes, okay, yeah, we're going to have to use a burst generator then. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We'll use the burst generator for the individual triggers of notes and stuff. Okay, so this is going to be part 3. So the first thing I'm going to do is rig this up. Actually, I already have this in yellow. Well, no, it was in LFO before. Okay, so right now the shape is goofball and it's being weird. It needs to be slower than that. And then this is like the number of bursts, essentially, or like the decay, the feedback, kind of. I sort of treat this as a delay. So let's see here. When is it getting another one here? It should be. Right? Oh wait, because you're not putting out a gate. I have you plugged into the wrong thing because I'm an idiot. This I think I'm gonna go with the pizza on this. So we'll do sort of an FME sort of sound here. Okay, all right. I still don't have the burst generator working correctly, and I don't know why. It's really annoying. It doesn't even look like it's doing anything at all right now. And I every single time I use this thing, this is the problem that I have with it. It's like it's just like it doesn't want to get to like work. Like it's not doing anything, right? So what I do want to do is put the output of that into another Zadar channel. Okay, which maybe will make it a little bit easier to kind of see if it's actually functioning yet. I really don't get it. Like you were working. I saw you work. Okay? And now you're like, "No, I'm going to be a dickhead and not work." Sorry, bro. So, this is getting a gate. Oh, there are no gates on. Good job. Once again, this guy. Do it. Do it. See, now it is getting a gate and nothing is happening. Oh no, now it's going. Okay. Onset time is way too slow. Okay. So let's try it as a tighter shape. Go. Go. Do it. Play. It is a whole note at 60. So okay, that's a little bit too fast. I want it to be slower. Pew, pew. No, even slower than that, I think. Yeah, I just needed a little bit more of a pointy shape. And I know if you turn it too far, it stops behaving as it used to. It's weird that way. Okay. So here is my question. Can I just simply double the output of that? I think I can. I think if I doubled the output of that and sent that to... Shit, we can't use the pizza. Because it's set up to do built-in envelopes, and I don't want to mess with it. So that's fine. Honestly, I kind of just want like a triangle wave or something, you know? Something simple. Triangle wave, triangle wave. Doing the things that triangle wave. What's he like? It's not important. Triangle wave. We duple this. Yes, we duple this. And then we put second envelope in here. Okay? And that's going to be just a long ramp for the general, like, filter level. Okay? Which will, you know, enable the tone to exist or not. Okay, we're almost actually ready to hear this, which is, it's a miracle at this point. Like, Jesus. Lord. Patch already, monkey. Go! Okay, why is it just continually... Oh, I know why. Because this should be my... This should be on the trigger, not the output. The output, though, needs to go into the oscillator's FM. This envelope right here. Very low level, though. Okay, I just want it just a little twitch. And we can go less than that. Now, why is it not filtering? Oh, because I've got it plugged into the high-pass output like a noob. There. Okay, now let's set up the actual sequencer part here to do something other than play continuously over and over and over and over and over and over again. Drive everybody crazy. First of all, I'm going to turn most of these gates off. Let's leave this as, like, yeah, let's leave this as 16. And put it on random. right? And then turn off like all the gate except for like 2. Now we'll do 3 of them. We'll do 3 gates, and there'll be 2 different notes. And one of them I'm just going to put it like a 5th higher. It really doesn't matter because right now it's just like atonal nonsense. But it'll just randomize itself and just do its thing. And every once in a while there'll be a thing like that. I think probably run this through sea legs too, though, because neat. We need some frog, though. I mean fog. I mean frog. In fact, let's modulate the frog with the sloth. Son of a bitch. Dare you. Let's modulate the fog with the sloths. Let's slothulate the Inkinedrian matrix with the... Okay. Okay. I'm not going to reveal anymore. I'm not going to do it. How do you still exist? You're off. Oh, no. It's the sea legs. That's right. I changed it. Let's just mute that part then. I do think it's sometimes good to have a random analog arpeggio going, because it sounds good. So there. Let's do that. Do we Doepfer or do we Weston? I don't know if the Weston is in tune right now, but that's not a hard thing to check. So let's not hook this up yet. I'm just gonna go and hook it up to the filter first and hook up the filter to the mixer. Because these guys, as of a couple days ago, were tuned to octaves, which is always very pleasing. We'll just hook this guy into... no. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Put it in a VCA, man. Because you're going to want to control the long-term dynamic level of said part. If you follow my modular grid link in the title description of this video, it will estimate the value based on MSRP, which is a good ballpark. It's way higher than what I paid, because I did get some deals on things here and there. So, actually, no. We're going to... But I'm also in the, fortuitous place of having a good steady job and no kids and stuff. You know, that's kind of a deal. It's kind of a big deal. Should be hearing something, right? Right? No, because the VCA is not up. Okay. All right. Is that in tune? Alright, you guys are cool. Do you hear what I hear? Winging through the sky. Jesus Christ, that song. It's just very grandiose, isn't it? Sorry. That is the most random thing. Hi. Yeah, that shows like functions and modules, and everything on there is up to date, so.
Peruse it at your leisure. Yes.
Sounds a little wimpy. Why are you so wimpy? You got no reason to be so wimpy. Terror. Okay. Okay, this would be cool if we just, like, set up a subsequence for transposition at, like, whole note rate and just made ourselves a cool sequence. -2, -4, -7, +3, -2, -5. Okay, I don't like that 7th. Let's put it a second. Now it's just lovely. That envelope is really quiet, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, now I don't like that second, because when it goes down to the 5th, it does a flatted second, and it sounds really gross. It's a put-on. Okay, now, what I want to do is just overall throw some kind of delicious, slothy ingredient on this thing. There. Now it'll just kind of fade in and do its thing, you know? There. It'll just kind of come in and out. Single whole note. But it is going through like a mass quantity of delay. So, you know, the seal eggs are pretty high feedback for one thing. Actually, though, let's turn down the low pass on that just so it's a little less intrusive. All right, let's throw it all together and see where we're at. And, you know, I kind of feel like I need some like rain noise or something like that, you know. Honestly, that could just like shut up for a second. R-bar track, or the loop-out track is frozen right now. So, there we go. It's off. Should hear it. Should be hearing something. There it is. Watch it comes in, just blaze of glory. Blows our eardrums out. Need to modulate the bass a little bit too. Just give it a general slow LFO. Real easy. In fact, let's go from here. A little tiny bit. Oh yeah, you're on medium. It's just doing a slow randomized LFO, basically. That's the R-bar track. No, that's the loop-out track. Good. Okay. I don't know if there's a Fannie Mae here in town that I believe is still open. It used to be my favorite thing to get hard candies from there, like as a little kid, because it's been there forever. Have all parts going.
creams. They were never the same. Never. Needs more fog. Line is really actually pretty nice. It's scripted. It's weirdly scripted. Damn. Now it'll drone on B for a while. Do all of these steps. Yeah, put it at 15 for whatever odd reason. Continue patching.
Continue patching. Continue patching naked. Oh, come on. Continue. Come on.
Wiggum. Oh, hit that. The fourth is awesome. I kind of want an E in here too, though. Let's put it right here. And I think I still have an independent gate for this last one. Yeah, we'll just put that last one there as our last official note. Oh no, let's just tie that. It'll be all one. All right. Yeah. Okay, and what I can do is make that A last longer because I like it. Maybe like 2 whole notes long. Or 1.5. Yeah. Okay, now as far as this sequence 4 here, I'm going to put in a subsequence, and it's going to go at a 16th note rate, and it's going to be octaves, and it's only going to be 3 long, and one of those are going to be up an octave. Hey, Vivid Sound. Right now, let's just B minor. Do it. Do it. but that's not going to matter. It'd be nice to repurpose that envelope, though. May not need to. Okay. Let's set up part 8. Yeah, I'm gonna play one chord. So we're gonna go a really low B, and we're gonna go up by a fifth, so 7 half steps. Then we're gonna go up by an octave. Then we're gonna go up by an octave and 3 half steps. So root, fifth, octave, third, in a delicious. And I'm gonna have it like a reversed whoop kind of thing. And then this needs to be way slower, buddy. Way slower. Like if we put quarter note and then I just go and like step length all of my rests to 4, so that like they'll just last for a long time. And then you can even do step repeats. So we can add some step repeats to these. Like times 4 times, it goes up to times 8 per step. So if I'm doing, 4 quarter notes times 3, like this turns into a lot of time in just 8 steps. And then we're just getting a MIDI signal thrown out to the demon core. And we're gonna put that there through its companion. Because they're in love. And how dare you try to stand in the way of their feelings? How dare you that you would even suggest such a thing? I can't even believe what I'm hearing. Let's put it through some special effects, because we have them, and we should use them. In this case, Electus Versio. That's right, the Electus Versio. Okay, first of all, shut up. Oh, that's right, I forgot to turn the initial note down. Put it to a B3. And then maybe to go an octave lower than that even. Okay, I'm gonna restart. So then you're not gonna notice the difference. Hey, it did it. It did a thing, but I thought it played twice. I think it needs to be an octave higher though. Oh, dude. I would love a System 55. That would be so fun, man. Because if you've watched me any length of time, you know my favorite thing in the universe is a frickin' sawtooth through a filter. Like 16-step sequencers, just like, you know, dope. Dopeness. Were you gifted the an original System 55? I'm assuming the Behringer one. I'm waiting for my chord to play.
We're just waiting for the chord to play. There you are. Hey, it just did it, and I was busy singing. Damn my eyes to Hades. Okay, now let's throw it through the thing. And we'll, like, blast it into granular goo next time it occurs. Let's make it occur right now.
Yeah.
Bit much on the regen there.
Pip.
Oh, we can put it on, you know what I mean. Pitch shifting, delay, shimmer, that's the word. Still too much regen there, bro. Okay, now, I didn't even finish this patch from earlier on the chord. I was just waiting for the timing of it to see if it was working. So we can take the gate out from the Demon Core and put it into a non-existent envelope. Enough envelopes in here. There's enough envelopes in here to kill a man. Can we reverse this? Yeah, we can, and reversing is fun. But it's got warp on it. We don't want warp. I don't want any warp. I just want a nice AD that's about 2/3 of a second long. There we go. And then we put that into our... Let's just go into the volt per octave. And let's put it on fat. That way with the resonance up, it'll be all like not a lot of bass. It should just go whomp. I hope. I'm gonna restart it. Ready? It did it. Voltage was way too high on that there envelope though. Let's go like half that. Let's trigger it again. Now I can't hear it. Okay, all y'all shut up for a second. Sorry, I hate that. It's like, it's jiving, and it's like, no, I'm gonna stop it. I have to. I can't hear it. Oh, that was kind of it. A little bit longer, though. A little higher voltage. A little bit more. There it is. I'll ease you back into the chaos. Okay, where's my aux CB coming in? Are you even doing anything, dude? Not set very high, so that's fine. God. Clacky guy's getting all clacky. That's the feedback hit from that comb filter. Just hit some random sensitive resonant frequency. Whoop. Needs to be a little bit longer still. A little bit longer, a little bit higher voltage. Seconds, maybe? Oh, you know what? It probably is too. It's probably the length of the envelope on the demon core. So this is the sequence for the chord right here, by the way. So if you watch the moving, bright light, bright blue, and then when it hits the beginning, it'll sound again. Well, you no make sound. Why you no make sound? Instead need to just turn this up and rely on the filter to do it all? That might not be a bad idea. If that's the case, then I'm going to turn the gate length up all the way. Oh, here comes our sequence. put a little bit of warp on that envelope, make it a little bit more curve. No, I have not yet. I'll do that midweek. Probably Tuesday. Well, yeah, Tuesday I'm also going to do something interesting because I had this brilliant idea, or maybe I saw it on a video, of using the Maestro with the Mito and using chains to modulate the pulses that come out of it. And I was like, okay, yeah, we're going to need to explore that. that's lovely. Tell you what I haven't heard much of is the R bar. I'm like, what's it doing even? Where this guy is patched into the main slots, so it should be coming in like now, I think. I still don't hear it. So the lights on the sloths, I don't know what they mean. I would think green is positive and the brighter it is, the higher the voltage, and then red is negative and the brighter it is, the higher the voltage, but it doesn't seem to actually correspond to that. In fact, it might be opposite, which really screws with my head. I can hear it. It's pulsing. Yeah, it's just barely going positive voltage, so it's like red is positive. But then the second one is reversed. So, god damn it. I think we should also probably modulate the delay time on the sea legs. At least on one side. Let's just throw an LFO in there just for weirdness. And it'll go all pitch shifty and that's because the sawtooth is the superior waveform and all bow down before it. Speaking of which, let's change that base to a square. gonna do something silly. We got a transposition. Yes. And it played a G sus2 or something. Kind of like it, I kind of don't. I think if I changed this to a 4 and forced it to do the scale, then it'll pop up to a G major chord.
I was kind of liking them dry. They are going through a ton of delay. I'm screwing with this. That LFO up there. Turn it up more and it gets more like that. It's like the infinitely creaking door. Creaking door right there. It's hilarious. What if we just flooded it with reverb or did a wet only? Nah.
still a bit puzzled. I heard hardly any of the R bar trigger like that whole time. And I don't get it. Should have been cranking. Yeah, and then just whatever the sloth was giving it was just like, nope, negative voltage. Nope, you can't play. You're not allowed. But you know what? That's a little bit of a bummer. Oh well. I'm going to take off. And, yeah, thanks for joining me. Stuck it out. Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking Tuesday. I do have to get in here and do a couple of things. I need to update some stuff, and then I need to... Thinking about swapping my firmware instead of the Electus, put something else in there, and, you know, do some more experimentation. I want to do that weird drum thing with the Mito, and I think, you know, some percussive craziness is going to happen. And that's another situation I need to do. Get rid of the kick ain and get something else in here up to like 14 HP. That's like a drum synth. Something interesting. You know, at least a couple channels. But I don't know. That's worth thinking about. Anyways.